The audience, welcome to this special moment. It's me, your regular host, and the program is Guest in Town. Today we have the guest of our town, and to introduce him, he is the cardiac surgeon, he is the scientist, bioengineer, he is the genetic engineer. He is Dr. Thaniram Barua, and he has got 24 patent rights. Let me welcome him. Welcome, sir. Welcome to our town. Welcome to our studio. Welcome to our television. Welcome to our country.
Thank you. I came here, first time.
This is your first visit?
First visit to this area, and my idea was to identify some plants in the Himalayan region.
The medicinal values.
Medicinal. Why? Because being myself a cardiac surgeon, bioengineer, xenotransplant surgeon, I have observed the diseases that we cannot cure. Which diseases we cannot cure? Medical science. These medical science cannot cure like diabetes, hypertension, cancer, AIDS. Now, why? Years and years, a lot of scientists are working on it, but they could not find the way out.
They have not been able to search the medicine.
No, medicine. You see, the basic principle or basic the talks were in the past. How these diseases occurs? Many scientists has asked this question to themselves, but they did not have any answer.
Dr. Sahib, while going through your biodata, I just went through one line. You played first half of your movie, the Hindi movie, your life's movie, and now you are in the second half.
Exactly.
Tell us something about your first half and the second half.
Exactly. First half was the cardiac surgeon, then the design and device, the critical cardiac devices such as artificial heart was first time. Secondly, total artificial heart I have implanted into the pigs. Then third most important is the xenotransplantation. I was the first one. I was the first one to explain or disclose in Germany, 9th of September 95, that the pig is the only animal, only animal suitable for organ transplantation and experimental studies.
But then period there was the controversy for this as well.
That's correct. Controversy. The scientists, there are two groups of scientists. One is real scientists, one is made scientists. Made scientists can never make it. Real scientists are always controversial. The science begins with a hypothesis. When this hypothesis becomes reality, then scientist and his work becomes controversial. If any person says, no, he has done this, it is possible. That means someone has done it in the past. But those who are controversial, those public made him to be controversial, that means it was not done before. So that moment made me to be very happy and gives me a lot of pleasure. Oh, I have done first, nobody has done it.
Yeah. Now it is regarded that the pig is very near to human.
And they have accepted. They have accepted xenotransplantation.
Yeah, definitely.
And why? At the beginning it is always there. This is the fate of a scientist, like Einstein, like a Galileo. What happened to Galileo? Now Galileo said the earth is moving around the sun. He was being punished.
Yeah.
But still earth is moving around the sun. So
now tell us something about the second half of your movie.
Now, I went on. I said, no, bypass surgery I have done about 8,000 bypass surgery. But 8,000 procedural mistakes I committed, because these are all wrong surgical procedure for this disease. Should not be done. Still my colleagues are doing it, and there is no choice. Now, beyond I have gone, I said to myself, there's something is there which we do not know.
No.
Let me find out. So genetic science, then genetic engineering. Genetic scientists, there are quite a lot in this on this planet, but engineer, probably I am the only one.
Definitely.
And who found the tools from the Himalayan region. That's why I have come here to see whether similar plant you have got it here. I am going tomorrow to near the Himalayan region. I find out whether there is a better and plant is available, so that I can do more work.
So you have devoted your life for this research, and Nepal is considered as the medicinal hub.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, but before, don't you feel that you should come and visit once Nepal and try to extract some of the...
No, problem is when I am inside the laboratory, first thing what? I may have it here, where to go other places, but I have it there, but this is not enough, no more there. So I have to find in this area, is there any more plants which are edible, no side effects, and more important I can give to those plants.
So can you please highlight highlight the overall health condition of the country like ours? How do you analyze?
Well, health condition here, what I have heard, and diabetes are plenty. Just now I have heard from this minister. Diabetes, hypertension, then AIDS, and there are many other diseases which are not been cured, which are not been found out the causes. But all these disease causes I found out. And now I'm here. There are few people are asking me, including our Vice President, asking me why don't you explore tomorrow and find out whether we can, then we can help you. I said if the conditions are workable, certainly I will help you.
And we humbly request you that you should come to Nepal and through your research process, or let's say through your treatment, the ways of treatment, I guess Nepali people would be more beneficial.
Surprisingly, what I have found since yesterday, something I never expected, such as people are so polite, so cooperative.
The Nepali people.
Nepali people. This is the first time associated with the Nepali people or talking to Nepali people, Nepali television, and something today. This morning I was shocked that when I visited your Vice President, he was outside working. I was not knowing that he was Vice President. So down to earth person.
Definitely.
Then he took me to, and he was asking all this is the same way you were asking. He said, go ahead and see if that somewhere something we can help you to treat our people here. We are fed up. He said, we are fed up with this present therapy.
So are you planning? So you are thinking
tomorrow I'm going and I'll see if I find that there is a resources here. Certainly there are resources because Himalayan region not been explored probably.
Definitely.
And I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
So why do you think, what might be the reason that it is said from the Vedic Kal that Nepal, or let's say even India, it is rich in medicinal values plants, but still we are not been able to explore it up to the level. Why do you think that?
Because you need a knowledge, no, first. And you believe the present medications and present medical science so much, your eyes are closed, your eyes are not open for anything else. That is wrong.
So because of this reason that we are not been able to
exactly.
move forward.
But the thing is, the scientists coming from other places, they take the medicinal plants, they go to their country, they try to work on it, but they have not found the tools yet. Until and unless they find the tools, they cannot cure these diseases. Not possible.
So I want to ask you, what is the way of your treatment?
You see, we are, as I said to you, we used to think the messenger RNA is the causes of these diseases, not anymore. Now, the microRNA, which are the regulator of the entire genes of human or animals, these microRNA called mRNA, our molecules we call siRNA, means
mRNA and siRNA.
siRNA. So siRNA siRNA, which is a smallest molecule that we isolate from the medicinal plant, which are edible with no side effects. And these we don't, when we inject those for this disease, the siRNA, they synthesize inside your system. I have invented the 12 genes. The genes called Barua combat genes, they are combating these dreaded diseases. And these genes, all 12 genes are not being used. These genes which are necessary, the siRNA find out identify that these genes are mutated, human genes causing these diseases. So to combat these genes, the siRNA synthesized within your system without any side effect. And that the microRNA which are causing this disease,
MicroRNA,
the microRNA destroy. Those are detrimental, they destroy. So that their target genes are those which are mutated, they have been destroyed, and they allow the translation process, the mRNA, messenger RNA within the translation process, and they release the restrictions, so allow them to synthesize the beneficial protein that reverses the disease.
Dr. Saab, now we are following, the medical sciences following the treatment of miRNA process.
That's correct. No, they are not following, because this is my method of treating. The medical science does not have the genetic, the engineering within their protocol. They don't have that. But this is, they're not in medical science, but this is the science that's completely different than medical science.
So, in the book, you have written the book, lots of volume of the book, like for the diabetes, for the heart disease, and there are many other for the.
And unfolding the genetic, the sciences regarding I have written the first book regarding the heart disease, diabetes, and so forth. This book is now, at the present time, if you go to Google's, you will find that a lot of universities in Europe and America using my book as a textbook.
As the reference.
But in India or neighboring country, they have not even seen this book, except one person in India who is reading my books. That is Narendra Modi, Prime Minister. No one else.
So he is thinking of it.
Maybe he is thinking, I haven't been talking to him, maybe he is thinking of doing something, I do not know.
So can you please highlight something on the, can we please go in the details of the diseases, like let's say diabetes, how the treatment process of your is going to treat?
Forget about treatment process, forget about treatment, how the diabetes occurs even medical science could not explain. There are a lot of theories.
How
medical science has stressed the point that it is a disease of the pancreas. Of course it is true, but first the diabetes started from the disease of the inactivity or the functional inactivity of the liver. Then diabetes starts, then goes back to, and when you are using insulin, that becomes worse and worse and worse, and we are curing completely this. Now same way hypertension, they don't know how hypertension occurs, but we found out the genes, we found out how it is happening, and we have used this genetic engineering to cure it. But another problem, cancer. Cancer is you see, the cancer, they have used surgery, they have used chemotherapy, they have used radiation, but it makes it worse.
That's why you are saying that the current science is going backward, or let's say they are not able to follow the correct
I said that
path.
where is this present medical science stands? It is standing like a limping ship in the middle of the sea. It cannot go forward, it cannot come backwards. It is staying without any destination. As for example, I have used since 78, I was a cardiac surgeon in UK.
So what is the major reason behind this diabetes? Can you please brief us about that?
Major
you
reason.
just said that the present medical science is not been able to define why diabetes occurs.
Yeah, if they could find, they could have cured it. I am asking you, if they could, you see, they cannot find out the causes of this disease, because once you have the diabetes, one after another, you have all the problems till you die. Now, as for example, suppose a glucose, you are eating carbohydrate, getting the glucose, or any food, getting the glucose out of it, and then what happens? This glucose should be stored in your liver as a glycogen, keeping your glucose level normal. But when a liver is diseased due to alcohol, due to other diseases, and then this glycogen formation or storage the glucose in the glycogen level, it is, or glycogen forms, it is cannot be done. So therefore, it remains high, the blood glucose, and after that the giving back pressure or the irregularity to the pancreas. Pancreas comes second. First liver. Receptors are not been receptors are damaged. They cannot form the glycogen. This is what we have found, and we correct them. With those genes are detrimental. The microRNAs are detrimental. We correct them, we engineer them, and diabetes gets completely
through the molecules of the healthy plants.
That is the molecules of Sirna. Sirna synthesize the Mirna, the microRNA to destroy those are mutated.
Dr. Sahab, you just there is the 85 successful study for AIDS. 85 patients have been cured.
That's correct.
From the AIDS, and beside that, many without any bypass surgery, the heart disease has been cured.
No, I have many. I don't know how many. We don't.
How is that possible, or not?
Pardon?
How can you please tell us?
It is
about
possible.
The effectiveness of this?
We made it to be possible. Blockages are coronary artery blockages. It is not. Remember, it is the disease that coronary artery blockage, not within the. Not confined alone with the heart, but the entire system, entire arterial system is been the disease, like a blockages. Circulation cannot take place properly. So everybody is saying that I have got a cholesterol, I have got a triglycerides. Oh, I am in trouble. It is not. High cholesterol and triglycerides cannot kill you. What will kill you? Accumulation of intracellular calcium, causing the blockages within the arterial system, wherever it is. And this when we use the molecules, and it removes all the blockages within 5 days to 2 weeks. And when we do the bypass surgery, can you do the bypass surgery in the heart? Can you do the bypass surgery in the entire system? You cannot do it. And then as soon as we do the bypass surgery, the blockages becomes more, or putting the stent, blockages become more, because this becomes a genetically stimulant, continuous stimulation and causing more diseases.
Doctor, this is related with the genetics. People, or let's say the world, the scientists, they have been so many working, they have been working to eradicate the disease through this genetics, and they have been studying the human genetics, but still we have not been able to achieve. Do you feel that or not?
You are asking me good questions, and I will answer in a good way. They are not going to the right directions. Or they may be going to the right direction, but if they do not have tools, how they will engineer? the broken genes, detrimental genes, or genes which are completely bad, become bad. They cannot. They are in wrong direction.
So the right direction might be this.
No, right direction is, I am not saying the right or wrong direction. When you get the results as patients expected, that must be a right direction.
So because of this also, you have mentioned that this planet is not safe to anyone.
This planet is not safe anymore. Not safe anymore. With present medical sciences, particular reference to dreaded incurable diseases like this heart disease, cancer, the AIDS, diabetes, hypertension. Because these are still in the textbooks, it is written that causes are unknown. If the causes are unknown, how can you treat them? If you are treating them, that is, it is in the incomplete treatment or inadequate treatment or inefficient treatment.
This is very much important. We have already known the genetic engineering part.
Correct.
Still, we have not been able to, go through the depth study for this field. We have not been able to
as I repeatedly
motivate people to read this, to learn this.
No, the present medical science become an industry. So how one can remove that industry, where they are going to survive?
How do you feel regarding the awareness level of the people regarding this kind of diseases, dreadful diseases?
awareness, everybody knows that these are the dreaded diseases. Everybody knows. Awareness is there. But awareness is not there for curing these. That's where I'm going to do it.
So you will be coming to Nepal as well for your work.
You see, if
Can we?
public of this country wants me, the scientist has no barrier
Definitely.
going anywhere, doing anything for the benefit of mankind. So if it is, I am welcome. If I am requested, certainly I will come here. I'll do it.
Thank you so much. We will be waiting for that, for your work in Nepal as well.
Thank you.
Dr. Saab, at last, if you have something to share with our audience.
Your public or the viewer, you say, what I am saying, if they analyze my every words, they will find the answer within. And their help is, their assistance is here, which I will be providing if they accept.
Thank you so much, Dr. Saab.
Thank you.
It was really very good talking with you. We are really very honored that you are here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear audience, to you as well for your time. Please do stay with us for more news and entertainment packages. Keep watching Himalaya Television. Namaste.